The video game I want to play is D&D. I want miniatures and I want basic set rules and I want maps and I want to play the Keep On The Borderlands in the way that D&D was meant to be played. I want to have options where I can paint my miniatures, have different characters, and I just want to walk along that road and explore the marshes and go up to the keep and get some equipment and do my training and just start a real D&D game. I want a narrator that sounds like Gary Gygax when possible. I want to go into the caves of chaos. I want to find the Mad Hermit. I want to fight some brigands. I want death to not be a big deal. So if you die, you just create another character. I want to visit the world of Greyhawk as it was intended to be. I just want to play basic D&D. We didn't do it right when we were playing when I was 15 or 16. I don't think we did it right. We had never seen anybody play D&D before, so we just did our best to do it from the written rules. Okay. And then I had this idea of when you kill a monster, one of their loot items is a Magic the Gathering card where you can then collect cards and build decks, and that's the main game in Greyhawk. And you can find places to gamble and play your cards. And that would give you incentive to go fight different monsters to build your decks. And if you're into forest decks, then you go fight in the forests and you collect all the cards you can. And the cards would have the souls of the creatures you killed. So it's a combination basic D&D and Magic the Gathering. It could be a console game, it could be online. But that's what I want to play. But mostly I just want to play D&D with miniatures. Like a tabletop game. That sounds fun to me. Here's the 50 best RPGs. I'm gonna watch that video. I saw a great one last night. The history of RPGs. Let's see if I can find it. Dang it, my phone went off. Okay, come on. I don't have all day. So I press this little button. And I wait. And I wait. I'm happy for PewDiePie. I watched one of his videos last night. He has like a 2-year-old kid now. He looks happy. And he has 110 subscribers now. Take two. He has 110 million subscribers. Where's this video I was watching? My goodness. Kid performs Bohemian Rhapsody. That was pretty good. Looked like an 8th grader, but he could play Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh my goodness. He did it for a talent show in school. Oh, and I was watching the Keep On The Borderlands. It was okay. I just want to see that module played in a real D&D session. It was alright. They all connected through the computer to Keep On The Borderlands. I just wanted to see them go through the Caves of Chaos, which was episode 21. Oh, the entire history of RPGs is what it's called. It was a very excellent video. I highly recommend it. I'd play some of it for you, but oh, more ads. I can't do it. RPGs. No. Okay, so there's that. The entire history of RPGs. That's almost my purpose of this video, to tell you about that. Marvel has some explaining to do. I haven't watched all the Avengers movies, and I don't know if I even care. I don't go to movie theaters anymore. I've mentioned this before. The last movie I saw was episode 9, and they had a half hour of commercials, if not 40 minutes. And they had 2 Coke ads. I paid to see a movie. I don't want to watch 40 minutes of ads just to see what turned out to be a crappy movie that went wrong somehow. Ray is a Palpatine. It's like a car that ran out of gas. Okay, so what happened is I woke up at 5:30, what have you, and I called in to Labor Works to see if they had any work available. They put my name as available today so that they can call me, and maybe I'll work today or maybe not. But you know what I really want to do? I want to sleep right now. I don't feel too good. I need my sleep. I went to Walmart, bought some cherry Sam's Cola. I'm sharing my entire life. That's so I can make the big bucks on YouTube. PewDiePie shares his entire life. I was wondering why he put his kid up in his videos. He's a famous guy. Do you really want to put your kid up? But what could happen, right? Clam chowder soup? What? Is someone gonna kidnap PewDiePie's kid and put him up for ransom? So I don't know if putting your kid up in a video is a great idea. Loaded potato soup. I've done it. It's a whole story with what's going on with me. That's why I need to raise $1 million. So here's Piglet. Okay, so what I want to do is take a nap and go to Starbucks all day and figure out another job so I don't have to do these temp jobs anymore. Okay, so someone needs to make a D&D game using miniatures. Maybe you can toggle between miniatures on a map. And the map just draws itself in the game as you go through the dungeon. So you can play as miniatures. And you could have the table, and maybe you could even create the players that play the game, and then they create their characters. And you could have hirelings and henchmen, something we never took advantage of when we were playing. There was so much to keep track of with just 1 or 2 characters. Okay, let's see. So I want to play this game, and someone needs to design it. And if no one does, then I will draw it out on paper, or I'll make a D&D comic book. I don't want to call it Dungeons and Dragons because when you play the game, you actually never fight a dragon. It just is a cool sounding name. Monsters and Dungeons, M&D. Or Taverns, Monsters, and Dungeons. TMD. I want taverns, I want monsters, I want dungeons, I want adventure, I want looting, I want miniatures, I want XP and leveling up, and I want to be able to build a stronghold or a castle when you're level 9. And I want the dynamics of Greyhawk, and I want the economic and political realms in play, and I just want to play D&D where there's a balance of chaos, neutrality, and law. And not everyone is an assassin, monk, or bard, because those would be really rare classes. I just want to play basic D&D in a computer game without having to sit around an actual table with other losers wasting their time playing D&D. That's what I want. I just want to be able to play the game at my own pace when I've got nothing else better to do. Okay, so someone make that game, okay? And if you don't, I will draw it out. Bye-bye.